In other news this afternoon, public lands provide a big tourist draw for western Colorado, giving us plenty of space to bike, walk, climb, or a myriad of other outdoor activities.
However, those public lands can't be taxed, so the only restitution for communities which house the land comes in the form of PILT money. PILT stands for Payment in Lieu of Taxes, but a recent move by Congress could stop those payments. KKCO 11 News reporter Ian Margol joining us live in the studio with more on the possibility and what local leaders are doing to fix it. Ian.
Senator Michael Bennet was in Grand Junction this afternoon to speak with officials from across the western slope, and they definitely didn't hold back their displeasure.
The Bureau of Land Management alone controls 8.3 million acres of public lands in Colorado.
We host a lot of public land in our state that's land that we can't tax, and it's land that we can't raise property taxes on.
The majority of that land is concentrated in the western portion of the state, especially right here in Mesa County.
Mesa County is impacted more than any other county in Colorado as a result of, without any announcement, Congress proposes to pull all PILT payments out from under us.
73% of Mesa County is public land, and PILT money covers only a small portion of what we could get if that land was taxable.
Mesa County's PILT payment last year was $3.1 million. Those dollars go into our county general fund for all sorts of services.
They're critical to our ability to deliver when I say our ability, the ability of local officials to deliver law enforcement services, do search and rescue, to teach kids in rural communities in Colorado and on the western slope.
Services that are crucial to communities in western Colorado. And leaders from many of those communities met with the senator while he was in town to make sure he understands the gravity of the situation.
We welcome tourists to come to our part of the world and enjoy the recreation, enjoy the scenery associated with public lands. But Congress needs to understand that in the absence of property taxes, these PILT payments, they're not a luxury. They're not just nice to have. They're really essential.
Bennet says he hopes to restore PILT payments as a part of a farm bill legislation he's calling the only bipartisan deficit reduction that has been created so far. The senator says we should know in the next week or so if that legislation will go through.
Okay, thanks, Ian. If the cut does remain, Mesa County would lose 5.7% of its money budgeted for the 2014 general fund.
Leaders from Gunnison, La Plata, Pitkin, and Ouray counties were among the other officials who spoke with Bennet at the meeting this afternoon.
Grand Junction police are still investigating a stabbing.